Please don't cry. Yes, sing, man. We both know I'm not what you need. And you gonna leave my chant. Will always love you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm sorry about my show with Big Net singing Whitney Houston. Hey y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to do it. I had to do it. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are I hope you guys are doing well. Listen, I got such a long day today. Y'all, I ain't done it in a long time, but I got me a cup of coffee. So y'all know I'm in a rare form this morning. Yeah. Cause I went to bed at 1 o'clock last night and I had to be up by 4:30. So child, y'all pray for me today. Pray for my scrim. Pray for my scrim today. All right. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you guys come in, if you could do me a favor and double tap the screen, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay, please double tap the screen. All right. Okay, so I do have a few church announcements before we get into everything that y'all know. I'm gonna speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get into all of the things. Child, it just seems like it's everybody versus everybody. You got Funky Dineva, Tamar and Mendici. You got Kandi and Todd. You got Milagro and Meg and child. It's like a never ending cycle. You got 50 Cent and Diddy's team, and then you got this person over here going back and forth with this person over here, and this person going back and forth with that person around there, and this person going back and forth with this person over here and back over there. Everybody going around there. Meg say the people's is lying. Child, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. All right. We're gonna get into it. All right. Give me 2 seconds and hold on. Let me do this. Okay. All right now. All right. We in there. Okay, let me speak to y'all and then we're gonna get into the stuff. Who was before me? I can't see who was in the chat before me, but somebody was here before me. Charge it to the fact that I can't see it, not to my heart. I mean, well, I want to say it was Amber Shelley. I think that's who I saw here first. Thank you, Amber Shelley, for being first. Good morning, girl. What's the tea? Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning, Aunt Natty. Good morning, Lock Queen. Good morning. I told you I'm probably gonna get on y'all nerves this morning. Aunt Natty, I see you. Good morning, Lock Queen. Good morning, Miss Gina. Good morning, Miss Nikita. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, Ray 8405. Good morning. Carla, good morning. Miss Felicia, good morning. Mocha Drop, good morning. Miss Charlene Ford, good morning. DDS, good morning. Miss Shelley, good morning. Let me see who else up in here. Kay Calloway, good morning. Lady D, good morning. Shan, good morning. That's a DDS, good morning. Miss Amber Shelley, good morning, girl. What's the tea? Okay. Moose Nuts, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so as you guys coming in again, make sure you are double tapping the screen. Child, I mean, if The internet wasn't interneting last night or yesterday. I mean, all the way down to the Miami, to the Milagro Grams and Megan Thee Stallion trial, child. Then we get gooped and gagged over there. We see that uh, Todd has filed for sole custody of the childrens and stuff, and then Kandi responded, and then you got Funky Dineva getting out here exposing Tamar. Child, we gonna get into it, but let me say this before we get to that point. I want to say this, and I want to be very clear when I say this. Y'all probably gonna disagree with me when it comes to the Funky Dineva situation, but I do want to say this. I wants to say this. I wants to go on record and say this right here. We'll get there when we get there, because I gotta go there. And then let me also say this too. I can already see people trying to use this Milagro and Megan Thee Stallion situation to feed their what am I trying to say? To feed their ego, I guess, that they'll try to make the situation theirs. I know somebody is working on doing that right now. I know somebody is working on doing that, and then you gonna come out here and try to compare yourself to Milagro, or you gonna try to come out here and compare yourself to Megan Thee Stallion. I peep you and I already know your game because I know how you do. You know, the same person made what the Jenkins was going through, Judge Faith Jenkins, and who she married to. What's his name? This espresso is doing me in. What is Faith Jenkins' husband name, y'all? It's on the tip of my tongue. I know it. I just can't think. What's his name? Kenny Lattimore. Thank you. Kenny Lattimore. You know, people try to make what they was going through about them too. It ain't about you. So I know how people gonna do, but we'll get there when we get there. All right. So y'all hit that like button. Moose Nuts, because you know what I'm talking about, don't it? You know what I'm talking about. You know, there's people who will take on everybody else's task as if it's them, and so that people can feel sorry for them in some sort of way. You know what I'm talking about, and there are other people in this chat that know exactly what I'm talking about too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay. Don't y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Mm-hmm. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the stuff. All right. So this is sad. This is sad news. Y'all know we talk about hot topics too. So this is sad news, bro. When I saw this, my heart like kind of sank a little bit because I know some people that work for Spirit Airlines. So let's go ahead and get into this. As of December the 1st, which was yesterday of 2025, Spirit Airlines has furloughed approximately 1,800 flight attendants, leaving thousands of employees and their families facing uncertainties. The furloughs come as the airline continues to struggle with financial pressures, operational cutbacks, and an unstable travel demand outlook. Now, I do remember it coming out a few months ago that by the end of, or I want to say it was either by the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. By the end of 2026, they don't even see Spirit Airlines being a thing anymore. And I knew when that warning came out that eventually they were going to furlough some people. I was thinking maybe they would stick around to the end of the year, but it kind of I'm not going to say it kind of makes sense, but it makes sense for them to do the furlough before the end of the year actually comes, right? So I hate this because I do know quite a few Spirit flight attendants, and I think that this is ultimately really sad. I had saw a post before I saw that they were laying off all these people. I saw a post from one of my friends that said, stepping away from the skies for a minute to focus on me. So when he said that, I thought maybe he quit and, was doing something on his own. But then later on, he posted the statement from Spirit Airlines stating that they have furloughed 1,800 people, and that was as of yesterday. Those people went to work with the intention of being good and working, but some of their final days was yesterday. Okay. Um, a furlough is different from fired or laid off, which, okay. When an employee is furloughed, they are placed on an unpaid leave of absence. They remain technically employed by the company, but they do not receive pay, schedules, or benefits during the furlough period. More importantly, there is no guarantee that they will be called back to work. For many, it means waiting indefinitely with no clear timeline or hope for returning to their jobs. Spirit's decision follows months of warnings about staffing reductions. Didn't I say that? But the scale of the furloughs have shocked many within the company. Flight attendants have taken to social media to express their disappointment and fear, with some saying that they may need to permanently exit the aviation industry for the furlough becomes long term. Meanwhile, unions and employee groups are urging Spirit to explore alternatives such as voluntary leaves or job sharing programs before making the furloughs permanent. For now, the airlines has stated that it will release staffing needs as market conditions evolve, but offered no timeline for updates. For the 1,800 affected crew members, the future remains uncertain, and the furlough could mean the end of their careers in the sky. I see Girl What's the Tea asking, can they apply for unemployment? From my understanding, if you're furloughed, you can't apply for unemployment. Now, again, to anybody who experienced being furloughed, that may be different in every state. But from my understanding, I don't think you can do anything when you're furloughed. Then you can find another job, but I don't think you can. And in some places, depending on when you're furloughed, they put like a hiring freeze on your name, and so in some places you can't even get a new job. But again, I don't know. Maybe it differs by state. Does anybody know specifically? Hey, Sweet Pea, good morning, good morning. Hey, Bama girl, good morning, good morning. Does anybody know specifically? I think from what I was told, I don't think you can file for unemployment if you're furloughed. But I could be wrong. Again, I could be wrong. Hey, Janai, hey, April. Let me Google. Let's see. That's how we can get our answer. Can you file unemployment if you are furloughed? Oh yeah, it says you can actually. So it says that you can file for unemployment. Hold on. You can file for unemployment if you are furloughed, as it's considered a loss of work and wages. Okay. So for federal employees, this is typically handled through a program called Unemployment Compensation for Federal Employees, which is called UCFE, which is different from regular employees of any other company. You will need to file with your state. It's important to note that benefits received during a shutdown may need to be repaid once you receive back pay. When I was furloughed, I got unemployment, but I had to pay it back when I got paid. Okay, so that's what I just read, a muckle drop. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. So you can file for unemployment, but if you receive back pay, then you got to pay that back. Thank you, Janai, for the hot cocoa. Thank you, Shay, for the hot cocoa. And the hot cocoa is needed, honey. um Hot cocoa is needed. Okay, so again, you can file, but then you got to pay it back. See, but I think so. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think this is the downside to it, right? So if you file for unemployment and then you don't go back to work, then I guess you got that debt looming over your head. And I guess when you get your next job, you're going to have to end up paying that back. I don't know. Because for them, what Spirit is saying that some of them may not ever come back to work. They know that for a fact. So I wonder how that works. So do you? I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I really, my heart goes out to anybody who is furloughed, anybody who is laid off, anything like that. My heart goes out to y'all because, um, in this day and time, in this economy, it's important to keep whatever job you do have. So yeah, I pray for everybody that's experiencing this for real. All right. All right, so let's keep going. Um, all right, so Will Smith's former best friend. Okay, I don't like people like this. I'm just telling y'all, I don't really do Mad Day. Now, this is gonna sound very hypocritical because when we get to Funky Dineva, it's gonna be a different situation. But I don't respect Mad Day. If you've been friends with somebody for 40 damn years and then you come around here talking about what Will done or what you witnessed Will Smith doing, child, I cannot. So let me read this to y'all. So this is why from the top to the bottom, you only get it if you get back. Okay, got it, Mama Beast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So then that sucks for people who may not be getting back pay. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, so Will Smith's former best friend of almost 40 years, Balil Salem, I guess is how you say his name, has filed a lawsuit accusing Jada Pinkett Smith of treating him and threatening him and trying to silence him after he spoke about their family private business. He claims that Jada told him that he would end up missing if he kept talking and that he would catch a bullet if he did not sign the NDA. According to the court document, Salem says that Jada ran up on him in a hotel lobby with a group of 7 people during Will's 53rd birthday party celebration. He says that she became verbally aggressive, demanding he sign paperwork and followed him to his car while one of her associates continued making threats. Salem is also accusing Jada of trying to publicly discredit him. He says that she went on a radio show and falsely claimed that he tried to shake her down for money, which made people think that he was involved in extortion. He says that the pressure and smear campaign ruined his luxury jewelry brand, which he claims had support from Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, Viola Davis, and Snoop Dogg. He also says that he had to abandon a whistleblower memoir deal that was supposed to come with $500,000 advance because he emotionally collapsed. Child. The lawsuit also brings up something even messier. Salem says that Jada lied when she told TMZ that she had never seen Will engage in intimate behavior with men. He claims that he has a video of Will groping actor Alfonso, including touching his private areas in front of Jada and the kids. He says that her denial made people think that he was delusional or lying, which caused him public embarrassment and loss of credibility. It also goes on to say that Salem says that the threats got worse when word got out that he was planning to write a memoir. He also claims that Will threatened him again right after the Oscar slap in 2022. He is suing Jada for emotional distress, defamation, and more, and says that he plans to file a separate lawsuit against Will Smith. Reps for Will and Jada have not commented. Girl, let me... Sir. 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 I don't understand what is with straight niggas that want to get out here and talk. Even if Will was messing with some men, shut your damn mouth. God, dog. Sir, we don't, first of all, we talking about Will damn Smith. It ain't like none of us that's out here in the public gonna get to sleep with the man. Damn, shut up. I'm sick of y'all. Shut up. And listen, I said this yesterday. I said this in somebody's chat yesterday. I said The straight niggas do worse than the gay niggas out here. I'm just saying. Everybody automatically expect gay niggas to be out here doing this type of stuff. But it's these straight niggas that get a mic and literally tell all of folks' business. Not only do they tell everybody else's business, they tell their own business too. Sir, let me ask a question to the 98 people in the chat right now. Do y'all give a damn what Will Smith doing? I'm just asking. Do y'all give a damn what Will Smith is doing? As far as if he is out here sleeping with men, women's, I was about to say something else, but it doesn't matter. Even if he out here, if he dating the next trans, I don't care. What's up, Lamb? What's up? Ooh, I forgot about yesterday. I forgot about yesterday. My bad. So y'all don't care. I don't give a damn either. But why do y'all get? It's like y'all get a mic and then y'all seriously. In the beginning, when I heard them say, "Why y'all give men mics?" I was just like, okay, it to me. Let the men talk. But then when they talk too much like this right here, sir, you talk too much. You talked yourself into a. And I'm just saying, even if you got threat, it's because you talk too damn much. Shut your duck flappers. Shit. Now I don't care about what anyone is doing as long as it don't affect. That's what I'm saying. What Lee say? Y'all know Lee likes to cut up. Hey Lee, hey everybody coming in. What's up, Twin Flame? He out here giving us news that we can't use. Ain't nothing we can do with it. Ain't nothing we can do with this news. I mean, not nothing. Nothing we can do with it. And I'm just saying, I ain't gonna. I'm just saying, you do some shit like this. You think I ain't gonna come probably threaten you with a lawsuit or something of some sort? Absolutely. Y'all heard running your damn mouth. And you was friends with this man for 40 years. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. I definitely don't have no respect for you when you come out here after 40 years and got some shit to say versus you just being friends with somebody for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? It is old news, but the lawsuit was just filed. It is old news. I mean, he had been talking about it for a while, and he has done a number of interviews. Again, I think if Will and Jada really wanted to get him, they could get him. They can get him. They probably don't think it's worth it, though. Funny how Will's alleged behavior didn't bother him when he was in the inner circle. That be my thing right there, Ray 8405. When it benefits you, you good. When it benefits you, you're good. When it no longer serves you in the way that you want it to serve you, then that's when you come out here and you want to run your damn mouth. But again, when you was in the circle and everything was good, you was fine. Everything was gravy. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't rock with that. Will Smith's level of success affords you a right. Yes, and also too, since you said that, hey Symmetry, hey Brianna, I don't think I've seen you in a long time. How you doing? Hey Shay, since you said that, Lamb, another thing, I will never be in Will Smith's tax bracket, baby. So if he go out here and decide to sniff nuts, what I'm supposed to do about it? What I'm gonna do about it? That man is not in my tax bracket. Okay? He ain't in my tax bracket. If you want to go out and smell sweaty nuts, what that got to do with me? Okay? And he ain't looking this way. What that got to do with me? I'm just saying, if the man want to smell nuts, I'm just saying, what that got to do with me? He ain't in my tax bracket. I ain't in his tax bracket. Okay, so again, if the man want to sniff nuts and balls and stuff, let him do whatever he want to do. That's that man's business. Okay. That's that man business. I don't know. I just don't have no respect for it. But I know y'all gonna call me a hypocrite in a minute because and the reason I'm gonna say this, let me just go ahead and kind of put this out here. Y'all gonna call me a hypocrite when it comes to the fucking Dineva situation. I don't care what y'all say, fucking Dineva and Tamar weren't no good friends. So, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. I promise we gonna get there. But anyway, tell that man to go over there and share that lawsuit where the sun don't shine. Okay. All right. So, child, y'all know we had went over this the other day where I told y'all that TSA had put up a proposal. They had put up a proposal that said that if you forgot your ID, you forgot your passport or something like that, you'll pay an $18 fee, and then you'll still be able to get through security, which is not guaranteed that you do get through security. And if you do that, understand that they are going to be doing an extensive check on you while you're there. So if you got if you got warrants or something, huh? You got warrants? Y'all better not go around there to the airport and forget your damn ID. Because if they do that background check, you out of there. You you out of there. I'm sorry. I'm just letting y'all know. So please, okay, please, Chef Fair is fair. Fucking I even waited for Mad Day. We'll get to that in just a minute because I don't agree. Yeah, it's $45 now. When they proposed it, it was supposed to be $18. But now that it has gone through in full effect with TSA, it is $45 now. So, but again, it's not a guarantee that you're gonna get through security. So don't forget your damn don't forget your stuff. Okay, you forget your stuff, you out of luck, bro. Don't forget your stuff. All right, so Milagro Graham and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion took Milagro Grams to court. Milagro Grams is a YouTuber, honey. And it was still some shit after the verdict yesterday. So the verdict came back. She was found liable for defamation and something else, and she has to pay Megan Thee Stallion $75,000. They are asking if Megan actually won because I believe the lawsuit was originally for $260,000 or something like that, and Megan only got $75,000. Now, I in my mind thought that that maybe Megan didn't really want the money. She just kind of wanted to teach Milagro a lesson. But after reading Megan's lawyer's statement, I see where they brought up the fact that the judgment was so low, like it was $75 instead of, whatever she may have been asking for in the initial phase of things, which still doesn't mean that Megan wanted the money per se, because I'm pretty sure if Megan got that money, that money probably would be gone in 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a little chump change to somebody like Megan. But listen, Milagro Grams is a blogger just like myself, right? And do I think, and to be fair, do I think that she should be held accountable for some of the things that she did and said? Absolutely, because you can't get on here and it's one thing to disagree or to feel like Megan was lying, but it was like the smear campaign after that. And what we do know is that there are bloggers who don't like certain people, and things get really ugly when you go through things like this. So I don't really like I said, I don't really think the lawsuit was about money. I really thought it was more so to teach bloggers and Milagro a lesson, is what I think. Now they're saying that on the last count, one of the counts, they're saying that the judge still has to make a final decision on, and then once he makes a final decision on that, then he'll be able to make a final decision on the final amount that's owed. And then also if legal fees are determined in there as well. So listen, I'm gonna say this. I try to separate my dislike for certain people. I really do. I try to separate my dislike for them, to kind of see. Y'all know how I always tell y'all, like, even when I don't like somebody and I know somebody is right about something, I'm gonna give them that. Like, if I don't like you and I still know that you're right in the situation, fair is fair, right is right, and wrong is wrong. And if you're fair or you're right in the situation, I'm gonna be able to say that. I just think, again, in this particular situation, Megan Thee Stallion was just trying to teach a lesson. So, listen, to all bloggers, I mean, if Tasha K didn't teach us a lesson, then shit, I don't think you're gonna learn it. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't think you're gonna learn it. Okay, just saying. If Tasha K didn't teach you a lesson with the Cardi B situation, then child, you don't want to learn. You don't want to learn. You wants to be stuck up in the bull crap. Okay. Can y'all double tap the screen, please? We have 123 people watching us and only 69 likes. Can y'all please take a moment to double tap the screen? Hey TK, good morning, good morning. Take a moment to double tap the screen. Okay. All right. Let's go on to our next story really quick. Oh, you say Tasha K ain't learned shit either. Well. Okay, we talked about this not too long ago. So, Steve Stout, is that how you say his name? Anyway, Steve is out here lying on SWV name, and Coco Gamble is not having it. Okay, Cheryl said you ain't to come out here and lie on their name. You not gonna come out here and lie on SWV, and you sure left to lie on Coco Gamble's name at all. Okay, that's what you not gonna do. Stop. Steve out here lying. So Steve said that SWV did not want to be in some group. I mean, not some group. He said that SWV didn't want to be in the Men in Black video. So Coco Gamble is getting ready to set the record straight. And this is not the first time that she has had to do this. But here we go, y'all. I'm not gonna talk about that lady like that. I don't know Milagro like that to be talking about that lady titties and stuff. Y'all, cut it out. Cut it out, Lee. I don't know that lady.
Come to Men in Black. What I heard was SWV didn't want to be in the video because of some creativity, but we took the check. Well, first, SWV is not on the song at all, but I did the song by myself. Shout out to Blue Williams for making that happen. If it wasn't for Blue, I wouldn't have been on the song, I guess, because I wouldn't even known about it. Blue got me on the song, and he handled all the business. That was that. I did the song. I went in the studio with track masters, and Will heard it. He loved it. But there were some things that he wanted changed on the song. So they flew me out to LA. I was in the studio with Will Smith, Randy Jackson, from American Idol was there. It was a lot of people there, but I didn't see the guy in the video that's talking about the song. I didn't see him. I never saw him. I don't even ever remember seeing him for real. I don't know. Maybe he was behind the scenes. I didn't see him. I was in the studio with Will, and Will had mad ideas, like how he wanted the song to go. When I first did the song, I did Here Come the Men in Black, Galaxy Defender. He didn't want it like that. He wanted me to say Galaxy Defender. So a lot of people used to ask me, why do you say Defender? That's what Will wanted. So that's what I did. Galaxy Defender. He wanted me to do little ad-libs throughout the song. Did that. And so when we got to that one part, everybody just rocked with me. He said, now say something right here. I was like, rock with me. And he said, I really want to hear you do something on the slide. So that's when I came up, slide. He said, now roll with me. And he said, I need everybody now scream. So yeah, he had his ideas. He was like, I'm not a singer, but you get what I'm saying. I got what he was saying, and I gave him what he wanted. That was that. I went home. I left the studio. I went to hang out with one of my homeboys, and that was that. And so it's come time for the video. And, my label was like, no. Now, if y'all think about it, RCA never let SWV really do anything. We never did any features. We were never in really people's videos. And, I did this because I wanted to. So they were like, no. Now think about it. If I would have done that video, that would have been such a big flex for me. That would have been major. I wanted to do the video. I couldn't do the video. It had nothing to do with creative differences or anything. Here come the Men in Black.
Okay, so Coco just set the record straight so that man can quit lying on SWV's name. Okay, you sitting there saying SWV, and I think everybody knew SWV wasn't on the song. Everybody knew, especially if you were SWV or Coco fan, you know that Coco was the only person that was on that song. And she's absolutely correct. If y'all remember correctly, RCA wouldn't let them do shit. Okay, at all. She's right. They couldn't do features. Name a feature during that time that they own. Now, they couldn't do features back then. And again, it was based on the label. It wasn't based on what they decided or anything of that sort. It was based on what the label chose. I knew I was forgetting to do something. Okay, y'all, double tap the screen. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, child. I dreadfully had to turn on the heater, honey. Okay. Yeah, they were really stuck with the record label at that particular time. And again, if you look at the time when Men in Black came out compared to the time that they were with RCA, they wouldn't let them do shit. Okay. All right. So let's get into. Oh, wait. I forgot to tell y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay, listen. While we take us a brief, give me a second. I'm out of breath. I had to go, like I said, I had to turn the heater on, honey. Jesus, it's cold. It's 36 degrees. All right. Okay, so before we get into Kandi and Todd, please make sure you hit the like button. And also, too, remember that we are doing $12.12 as far as our seeds here on the channel for the month of December. 12-12. If you can't do 12-12, you can do 6-12 or anything just ending in 12. This is the 12th month. We're believing God for some great things. Y'all know the award show is getting ready to come up. We have some other projects. And so that 12-12 is going to help in lots of areas. Okay. So that message is in the chat. If you guys would like to donate, 12-12 or 6-12. Okay. Or anything ending in 12. $5, 12, whatever you see fit. Thank you, C-Tel, for your floating heart. Y'all showing out with these gifts and stuff this morning. While it's colder there than it is in Switzerland, global warming. Listen, y'all can have it. I hate it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Kandi and Todd. Y'all, I just got on here the other day and said that I was hopeful that this wouldn't get ugly. Okay. I said it. I said, hopefully this doesn't get ugly. Okay. With this divorce. And unfortunately, thank you, IPV. Who the hell are you talking to? Who is that supposed to be? Thank you, Happy Poop. Well, thank you for the Happy Poop. What was that, a shit thing up on the screen? Happy Poop. The hell? Happy Poop. Okay. So Todd is That happy poop shook me, but thank you, Lee. Child, what was it? A sheet emoji on the screen? Anyway, so Todd has filed for uh, sole custody of the children. Not only has he done that, but he's also questioning the prenup as well. Um, I noticed that a lot of the blogs yesterday, they went back and they grabbed the scene where Todd signed the prenup with Kandi's lawyers on camera. And remember, he did say it was against his lawyer's decision to sign that prenuptial agreement. The only thing with that is though, I don't think any of us know what the prenup says, and I guess where I'm confused at, and again, I wish this wasn't getting ugly, but where I'm confused at is if it was an agreement that whatever they acquired, that they would split it down the middle. I didn't, Shay. I didn't. I wasn't. I wasn't one of the ones that was out here thinking that this was gonna get as ugly as it already has. I'm just being honest. For me, um, I was hopeful that when Kandi came out and said that they were still cool, that they still talk, that Todd still comes around. I thought maybe that they would at least be on somewhat of the same page. Kandi, I do have the paperwork, but I choose not to read it. I choose not to read it. I get how everybody feels. There are some people who are Team Todd. There are some people who are Team Kandi, and honestly, we still don't know what broke their marriage down. If we be honest, I have seen. I'm not gonna put that rumor out here, but I have seen stuff on Facebook since this has come out, and we take Facebook and them groups and them pages with a grain of salt around there, because a lot of times they don't be telling the truth. Like for instance, I had just seen something on there about somebody just passed and somebody fighting for money. Who was it? Oh, it was about Nene. And it was about Nene and her son, and they were saying that Nene and her son are literally going back and forth over some money that Greg left. I don't believe that shit whatsoever. I don't believe that no more than I don't believe that. And the reason why I don't believe that is because of the simple reason I don't see Greg ever putting things in place to make them fight over his money or his legacy. I don't believe that. So anytime I see anything on them fake Facebook pages, I take it with a grain of salt because I don't always believe it. Now, welcome to the kitchen, honey. Welcome to the kitchen. Hey, Nikki P. Hey, everybody that is coming in. I appreciate you all for being here. So I hate that Todd and Kandi is going through this. I do. I'm gonna be honest. And no, I'm not giving Mama Joyce nothing. I'm sorry. I'm not giving Mama Joyce shit. I know a lot of people be like, Mama Joyce was right and Mama Joyce this, Mama Joyce this. I'm not giving Mama Joyce nothing. Because at the end of the day, no matter who Kandi talked to, Mama Joyce ain't gonna like him. Mama Joyce didn't like AJ, the fiance that Kandi had that passed away. Mama Joyce don't like Riley Daddy. Mama Joyce ain't gonna like nobody that's gonna occupy Kandi's time, space, and money. So I don't, you know how people, again, they out here celebrating Mama Joyce. I'm not celebrating Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce is actually one of those mamas that you need to stay out of folks' relationships and stuff. So I don't rock with what Mama Joyce has said or done or any of that, because I believe that no matter who Kandi is with, she's going to feel that same way. So no, I ain't giving Mama Joyce shit. But I hope when it comes to these kids, please, Kandi filed a motion to have these documents sealed, and I actually think the judge may grant it, considering that the kids are minors and the kids are also considered public figures as well. They're underage, but they're also considered public figures because Ace is an actor. He's doing a lot of stuff. And granted, we have seen Todd more with the kids than Kandi. Kandi is always working. It was said on the show. Remember when Riley said to Kandi that she didn't want Kandi to have any kids because Kandi didn't even, she was always working. She never really had time to do certain stuff. So it's been said on the show. So that I can see. I can see that. However, because I'm not in the people business like that, I don't know. I don't know. I think the custody thing is going to get really ugly, and I hate to see that, man. I really do. I hate to see that. Right. Mama Joyce is not accepting anybody in Kandi's life. And the reason why she's not accepting anybody in Kandi's life is because just like she felt like Todd was going to take Kandi's money right from up under her, she'll feel that way about anybody that comes into Kandi's space. I wouldn't give a damn if Kandi was dating a female. The one that they got going around here, what's her name? Fatuma, whatever her name is, the one that Sheree brought on the show. If that is the case, I wouldn't give a damn if it was her. Mama Joyce ain't finna like her either. And then I see people saying, was Mama Joyce right about Todd and Carmen? Now what the hell make y'all think that? And Kandi and Carmen are still friends to this day. Carmen, let's keep it up all the way 1,000. Wow. Carmen got her own shit going, but the reason why Carmen left Kandi was because of Mama Joyce, and we're not gonna pretend like that ain't the case. So where y'all getting the whole Carmen shit from now? Let's keep it a buck. Kandi wasn't around much when Riley was young. It was Joyce, I'm sure, who took care of her. Yeah, I mean that we saw that on the show. That was very evident. I think Todd was making bad financial decisions, and Kandi got tired. Both was tired of Mama Joyce disrespecting him. But I hate to see them breaking up. I do too. And Lee, I'm with you. I think it has more to do with money than anything. A lot of people keep saying it's Todd stepping out and cheating and this and that and this and that. I think the type of woman that Kandi is, I think it has to do with money. And again, this is just me on the outside looking in. I have some of Kandi's documents, but I just really ain't interested in kind of looking through those. But I do think it's money related. I don't think it's, and again, this is just my opinion. I don't think it has anything to do with cheating. I don't think it has anything to do with a third party. I don't think it has anything to do with any of that. I think based on what we've seen happen with even including these restaurants over the last couple of years, I think that that's the main point, is the money situation. Again, and I could be wrong. It could very well be cheating, but I think it has to do with the money. And so yeah, I hate to see marriages break down anyway. And listen, I'm not one to say that. I know that she said that it was irreconcilable differences or whatever they put on the divorce document to say, like, hey, we're not planning on getting back together. But we've seen people do that. We seen Nene divorce Greg and remarry Greg, and then we seen like right now, right before our eyes, we're seeing Eva literally take her ex-husband under her wing again, as if they have repaired some stuff. But she also said that the divorce was broken and wasn't nothing they can do to fix the situation. So I'm just prayerful for the kids in this situation, because they are the ones that are going to catch the brunt end of a lot of stuff. So praying for the kids. I'm glad they do have somebody like Riley in their life who's an adult at this point, and really she don't got no shake or go in this particular divorce. Hopefully she can definitely be there for her brothers and sisters, or her brother and sister, during this time, because it's gonna get rough. It's gonna get rough. And believe it or not, Ace was born in 2014. That boy's about to be 11 years old in January. I believe Ace's birthday is in January. I could be wrong, but he about to be 11 or 12 years old, so he understands what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kayla too. I forgot about Kayla. Lord have mercy. And I don't think Kandi's gonna treat Kayla any different or anything like that. I think, even as ugly as it's getting, I still don't see Kandi treating Kayla any different. I don't. And again, that's just me, but I hate this situation, and prayerfully, I hope that they can get over it. Yeah, I hope that they can get over it. And when I say get over it, I mean, especially over this hump of the discord between the two of them, because it's gonna get ugly. Now again, Kandi did file a motion to have the what's the name sealed. So we're just gonna sit back and see, y'all. I don't like it. Just being honest, I don't like it, and I hate this for them. Ace about to be 10. Wasn't Ace born in 2014? It's about to be 2026. Right. According to this document that I have, Ace was born in January of 2014. Did it say 2014? Oh, he's born in 2016. Okay. I could have sworn this document said 2014. Well, even 10, he still know. He not dumb. You know what I mean? That's my bottom line is that he recognizes and that he knows what's going on. So, regardless, 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, he's still at an age that, they got married in 2014, got it. He's still at an age where hey, Shay, Renee, what's going on, boo? He's still at an age where he, he know. I got it off of Google. I could be wrong. Let me go to this document. But I think you're right. I thought I read on him. Oh, okay, yeah, y'all right. His birthday is in January. I thought so. January 2016, and Blaze was born in November of 2019. If I was Kayla, I'd be Team Kandi anyway. Todd ain't want her to have. Now that is true. We can't forget that. We cannot forget that. That is absolutely true. That is true, and that's why I said I don't see Kandi treating her any different. But that is very well true. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into why we all here, honey. Let's get into why we here, child. Let's get into why we here. Okay, why a lot of y'all is here. Yeah, you're right how I see it, TV. What's up, Omar? You're right how I see it. You are so right. I agree with you. 1000% about kids being able to pick up on things. Yeah. And listen, these kids nowadays, child, what is in? Okay, listen. This started before COVID, but these COVID babies and kids and these child kids will clock your tea before you clock your tea. Like, kids gonna lay you out. Do you hear me? Kids gonna lay you out. Okay? And girl, what's the tea? I still love you, but yeah, we probably off in a tussle. All right. So let's get into it. Well, first, we got 130 people in here. Okay, y'all doing good on the likes. Okay. And we're going to be taking up our offering during this time as well. Okay, we're going to be taking up our offering. All right, now, Funky Dineva. I knew when I saw the clips of Tamar Braxton getting up here and mentioning what happened to her that night. I knew when Funky got in front of that camera, all bets was gonna be off. Okay, I knew it. I knew. As soon as I saw Tamar come out and do that damn interview, that radio interview, I said, oh, it won't be long before Funky Dineva come out and say what he got to say. This This what I'm gonna say before I play this audio. Okay, Tamar and Funky Dineva want friends. Let's be clear. They want no type of friends that they owe each other any sort of loyalty. They don't. Let's be real about it. They don't owe each other any sort of loyalty because they weren't friends like that. They may have wanted to portray it to the audience as one thing, but they weren't friends like that. And let's just be all the way 1,000 out. Okay. Now, Tamar was warned several times. Tamar was warned. Funky Dineva warned Tamar. He warned Tamar and told Tamar, leave me alone before I come out and unleash the vault on your ass. He told her. He told her, leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. This woman went on TikTok. She did all them TikTok videos, sitting up, having everybody think that Funky Dineva had something to do with her teeth being knocked out of her mouth, when it won't Funky Dineva that had anything to do with it, because he don't even know what happened after after you went up to your apartment, to your house, your apartment. You live in an apartment, a condo apartment, whatever. Okay. It's not mad that that's the way I feel too. That's the way I feel too. If I have warned you and I have told you to leave me alone, and you turn around and you come out here and you want to keep poking the bear, bitch, when I go off, don't you say shit to me. Because I told you to sit and act like you got some sense. But instead, you want to get out here and bump your gums. You didn't have to bring up Funky Dineva's name at all. You didn't have to mention him at all in the interview, because it literally, the concern has nothing to do with Funky. And I think what people are purposely missing about Funky is that she keeps insinuating or kind of putting him in the setting of something happening to her, where whatever she said, she had teeth knocked out, blood everywhere. You're putting him in that situation knowing that man didn't go up to your apartment. That's a problem for me too. But what you're not going to get out here and do is make it look like I got something to do with the fact that you was laid out on your birthday for some shit that you didn't do. That's how I feel. Shut the fuck up, girl, and we won't have to go there. Be quiet. It's real simple. Be quiet. That man did not go up to your apartment with you. You chose to do what you're going to do. So I don't see this as a mad date type of situation. And also, too, it won't like they had been friends for years and Tamar know all the Funky Dineva's secrets. Funky Dineva know all the Tamar secrets, and we out here discussing mad day. To me, it ain't the same. And again, that's just my opinion. It's not the same. I didn't hear her say his name at all. She was told who went upstairs with her. In that interview, she mentioned Funky Dineva's name. She did. She indeed mentioned Funky Dineva's name. Indeed, she did. Hold on. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. And again, I this is my opinion on this. This is just my opinion on this. I don't. It's just like somebody on this internet keep effing with me, and if I told you to leave me alone, and you decide to continue to still bother me, bitch, don't act like you shocked when I get out here and lay your ass out. This is the same stuff I be talking about when folk get on this internet and try to pretend like they are not picking, not doing shit, and then when the roof come off, y'all want to go to scatting like roaches. No, get your ass back over here, because I simply warned you and told you to leave me alone, and you chose not to. So you cannot be mad at the heat that comes after that. Now let's go ahead and listen to what Funky Dineva had to say about Tamar and Mendices, and I'm not mad because the man said it. He said, hey, I will unload the clip on you. Warned her more than once. And you didn't listen. So, and again, like I said, I don't think it's no different from anybody that play in your face. They play in your face and got time to come around. Now, listen. I am not the type of person that would do this. I wouldn't do this. Okay? That's just me. But, because I know some friends to this day, some ex-friends that I've had to this day that is still talking shit about me and they don't think I know. And I could unleash the clip on them. But I choose not to. Talk your shit. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. Bump your gums. So I'm different. But I understand what happened here. Funky is desperate to always be in some kind of drama. I don't agree with that. That man had been worried about himself over there. And this woman decided to go do an interview and speak on him. So what's the problem? That's just like I tell y'all all the time. There's a lady on this platform that keeps coming for me. Then when I get up here and say a name, they the victims. That I'm sorry. Life don't work like that. And I think it's the same shit. You will not get on here and continue to speak on my name and insinuate that I had something to do with you being harmed, hurt, or whatever the case may be, and you don't want me to come out here and say shit to you? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. How did he insert himself? I disagree with that. He didn't insert himself into anything. People were dragging this man on the internet. Yeah, most people are going to disagree because they don't like Funky. I get it. And this is what I was saying, that I can put my dislike, because I'm not a Funky fan either. I can put my dislike for someone to the side to speak the facts. Them people were literally coming for him, coming for his neck. And just like anybody else, a lot of times shit be going on behind the scenes. You take hits that folks don't even know about. And then when you come out and respond, it be a problem. Everybody want to act like the victim at that point. No, don't act like no victim. Because you wasn't acting like no victim when you let everybody else come out here and say that I had something to do with you getting your goddamn teeth knocked out your mouth when I ain't had shit to do with it. Come on, bro. Like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to even insinuate or put out in the air, and you're not going to let people continue to drag me and drag my name as if I did some shit to you and I didn't do nothing to you. What the hell wrong with these people? You're crazy to think that I'm going to let that loom over my head. I'm not going to ever do that. If you come out here and you make the insinuation that I have done something to you or that I was around and know what happened to you, I'm coming out here and I'm letting your ass have it. Do you understand me? That go for anybody. You play on my top if you want to. Play on my top if you want to. You can call it Mad Day. You can call it whatever you want to. You're not going to play with me, ever. Not in that manner. Not in that manner. Because here's another thing that people ain't thinking about. This goes to the fact of gay black men not protecting women or having an issue with women. And y'all, listen, as being a part of the community, and the first thing people want to say is that you don't like women, that you hate women, or you hate this, you hate that. I don't think it is right for nobody to sit up and say that this man cannot speak up for himself after people insinuated or pushed the narrative that that man did something to that woman. No, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool whatsoever. And that's my thing, Miss K. She could have spoke up and said, hey, this don't have nothing to do with Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva didn't come up. He don't know what took place. something like that. But she did not do that because she wanted to spin this whole narrative. And then she comes out here and says, what did y'all want me to do? What we wanted you to do is do what a damn human being would do. If he ain't got nothing to do with that, clear that man damn name, sis. Like, period. Clear that man name. Clear that man's name. That's not cool. So when you got something looming over your head in this particular situation, I don't see Funky Dineva as being wrong. I don't. And I said this back when this shit first happened. I don't see Funky Dineva being wrong. If I warned you, if I told you to leave me alone, you out here letting everybody think that something specifically happened on my watch or while I was around you, that's foul to me. I don't know. That's super low and foul to me. So let's get into it. Y'all gotta go listen to the full interview. Go listen to the full interview. It's up. I forgot the name of that station, but it's up. All right, let's get into his response.
Our search on Top Cheddar is held to a standard as high as your...
All right. Uh-oh. It's on Instagram. Hey, here we go. Hey.
Part of the problem with this whole thing, since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me. Okay? All of that heel short and your booty shorts sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay? And the shit made me damn uncomfortable. Okay? Now, if anybody knows, since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me. Okay? All of that heel short and your booty shorts. You know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth is Mendices and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what. Okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mendices and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you. That's who went upstairs with you. Okay? All the phone calls I got at the V12, is Tamar drunk? Why is she sitting on Mendices' lap like this? Why is she sitting on Mendices' lap? And see, here's the thing. I hate that I even chose to go this route because it follows the narrative of, you know, who happened and what happened to you.
Hold on, before we go to this next slide. Say what you want. 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 But that wasn't the first time. Funky Dineva wasn't even the first person to come out and say that woman was sitting in Mendices' lap. It was a rumor around the time, and couldn't nobody confirm that rumor. He wasn't the first one to say that. When it came out that Mendices and Tamar was hanging out, it was said even on Twitter that Tamar was seen in that man's lap. Regardless of what anyone thinks, that man is married. That's that lady husband. That's Kandi husband. Regardless, she sat in that lady's lap. And again, Funky Dineva wasn't even the first person to say that. And y'all just heard Funky Dineva say that the people that was down to that club asked him questions. Let's keep going, child.
And his friend, that's a messy sissy who couldn't wait to get. You know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth is Mandisi's and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what, okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mandisi's and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you. That's who went upstairs with you. Okay? All the phone calls I got at the V12, is Tamar drunk? Why is she sitting on Mandisi's lap like this? Why is she sitting on Mandisi's lap? And see, here's the thing. I hate that I even chose to go this route because it follows the narrative of who happened and what happened. It's a messy sissy who couldn't wait to get mad day to tell her business, keep the messy punks from around you. Like, it would seem to me, Tamar, if you knew that I was holding on to all of this, that you would just leave me the fuck alone. Baby, you didn't throw no party for me. If anything, you threw a pre-party for Mandisi's. Because he the one who went back upstairs with you. That lady husband. And see, y'all be around here in these blogs and shit thinking y'all be knowing what y'all be talking about. Folks be eating me up. And I just be sitting there. If only y'all knew. That's a messy sissy. Only y'all knew. He's such a bad friend. If she was drunk, why he didn't go upstairs with her? That faggot just want to be around her. He just want to be around her because of XYZ. A real friend would have went upstairs with her. I didn't need to go upstairs with her because that lady husband went upstairs with her. You absolutely right. A real friend would have went upstairs. Her real friend went upstairs with her.
She did say her and Mandisi's was good friends. She sure did say that.
Hold on one second. This is my auntie nursing home. Only y'all knew.
Okay, that was it, child. Well, that wasn't it. If y'all want to hear the rest of it, y'all gotta go over there to his page. But anyway, listen, Linda. Listen. It's 181 people watching me. Can y'all please hit that like button for me? Please double tap the screen. It's free. It's free. Praise the Lord. It's free indeed. Okay, so listen. I think, and again, this is just me. Y'all don't have to agree with me. Y'all notice I ain't even going back and forth with nobody in the chat. I ain't going back and forth with y'all on y'all opinion because I think y'all gonna feel how y'all gonna feel. But for me, what I'm going to say is I don't think Funky Dineva in this situation is wrong. When you bring me up in a way and insinuate and have people going with the narrative of that I did something to you is insane to me. And then you come out here on your TikTok and then you start throwing digs about his drug abuse or his drug use or whatever. You start throwing digs and you start doing everything else. I don't got no respect for your Muppet looking ass either. And honestly, you keep playing with me, I'll come down here on this internet and I'll play the same game you playing. Because you got me all the way messed up. If you think that I'm just going to sit back and allow people to continue with this narrative that I did something to you in any sort of way, or even hinting at the fact that I did something to you, or I may have done something to you, or I may be responsible or know what may have happened to you, you're not going to never play on my top like that at all. You're not going to play on my top. So I get it. Y'all don't really like Funky Dineva. And I understand. Y'all think it's wrong. Some of y'all think it's still Mad Day. I don't think it's Mad Day because they won't never friends to have anything to equate to damn Mad Day. And if you got a problem with Mad Day, don't sit up here and make me mad about some shit that can ruin my damn life, or some shit that can cause other things to happen. This is why I say a lot of times I think y'all think that a lot of people just get up, click their button and do stuff, but there are things that you do behind the scenes, people that you work with, partnerships, brand deals, and things that go on behind the scenes that people actually see. And when you do stuff like this can ruin all kind of stuff. So no, I'm not mad at that man for coming out and speaking on the fact that Tamar played in that man's face when she could have came out here and specifically said, hey, that man didn't have nothing to do with what happened to me. Yes, I was with him. He was with me. But he, again, didn't have anything to do with this particular situation that happened to me. Tamar clearly won't that messed up. She knew who went up to her house and who didn't go up to her house. And let's be very clear. It's not like he pulled up to a mansion and they decided to go inside. She lives in a damn condo. So don't play on my top like that. Like, just don't do that. And we can be cool. If you get over here and shut up and stop doing any interviews, even if you hinted at me, even if you alluded to, insinuated any of those things, don't play on my top. Because then when I come out here and respond, you can't then act like the victim. You're no victim. She's no victim. I'm sorry. Tamar is no victim. And folk want to treat her like she a victim. She not no victim at all. That lady knew what she was doing. You can get up here and say, oh, I was trying to rest and I was trying to do all of this, and what y'all wanted me to come out here and do. What you could have came out here and done was very simple. You stay over there on Twitter posting all these statuses about what you got going on and other stuff, but you couldn't post a status that said, hey, Funky Dineva ain't got nothing to do with this. Shout out to my friend, but he ain't got nothing to do with this. Anything you could have done, but you chose not to. And then now you want to feel a type of way because this man decided to come out here and air your ass out after he warned you several times to stop playing with him. Nah. Yes, knowing all she had to do was clear that man's name. And to the people who keep saying that he involved himself in something, I can't respect that. And let me tell y'all why I can't respect that. Because it's just like people coming up under my comments and accusing me of something. And it's just like me clicking my button to respond and say, hey, I ain't did that. And y'all not going to play on my top like that. I don't see anything different from what he did. He decided to come out and say, hey, they was eating him up on his Instagram, on his YouTube page. They was eating him up before that man even came out and said anything based on what we saw from that club and based on what Tamar came out here and said. And then we want to look at him a certain type of way because he decided to come out here and clear his name up. Nah. And there were videos, there were big YouTubers who came out and did videos about him allegedly rugging and doing all kind of stuff. That's crazy, bro. And y'all don't want the man to speak up and defend himself. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. That's just like saying, again, if folks come out here and say any and everything about me, then I can't come out here and defend myself. That is crazy work to me. That is crazy to me. And again, I am no Funky Dineva fan. I want to be very clear. I am not a part of the Funky Bunch. Funky Dineva has said some crazy things. I just told y'all yesterday that Funky Dineva said some things about autism that I don't care. I mean, that I didn't like. and got up here and roasted and toasted them about it because I don't like it. But in this particular situation, I can set aside the fact that he has said some things or done some things that I don't agree with. And in this manner, Tamar ass was wrong and is wrong. You know, that's just the way I feel. I feel like, again, you come out, you cannot expect for people to sit up and not say nothing about the fact that you trying to ruin their name on the cool. Like, no, don't play with me. Don't play with me, baby. Especially and that's my thing, Lee. It's this whole narrative of gay black men. Whenever gay black men do something, when they do something, it's one woman that they going after or something else. They paint this narrative. You always doing something to women. You always got something to say about women. You always blah, 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 blah. You don't like black women. You hate black women. It's all that dumbass shit. And then when you come out and try to defend yourself, then it's a problem. No, I don't think that that's right. I don't think it's right to expect for him to sit down and be silent when this girl, Tamar Braxton, after all that we didn't see Tamar do, this girl couldn't even come out and clear this man's name, but that's your friend? So this is why I say, to me, it ain't no mad day, because you didn't even see him as a real friend. Because if you saw him as a real friend, you'd have came out and cleared your real friend's name. Now, what about that, T? If y'all was real friends, you'd have came out here and cleared your friend's name. I would never be friends with somebody, and I have cut some people off, because what you not gonna ever do, you're not ever gonna get out here and pretend like you going with the narrative and don't think I'm gonna say something to you or have a rebuttal. You're crazy. So again, I don't. That's exactly what it was, Miss Tiffany, because if we take into consideration Tamar's TikTok lives and stuff like that, she was shading that man in the TikTok's live and told her, after she shaded the man, then she turned around and said, "Oh, but don't say nothing to me." No, girl. You keep playing on my top, and I know exactly who you talking about. And you think I'm not going to come out and say that? Is wild to me, man. That's wild. Again, like I said, I think we should be able to separate the fact that we don't like somebody to say, hey, this is what this is. This is what this ain't. And again, that's my opinion. I feel like that should be the case. So we can't get mad that is happening. Stop playing with people. It's just that simple. Stop playing with people. He warned that lady multiple times. And let me say this to the people who saying, oh, he didn't say her name or she didn't say his name. She don't have to. We know who she talking about. So like, she don't have to say his name. Just like I said the other day, there was a bitch ass nigga that went on a panel and tried to speak on me, but didn't ever say my name, but I knew exactly who he was talking about. And if you gonna be a real one, come out and address me the way you need to fucking address me. Don't ever do no shit like that. I don't got no respect for you, nigga. And I don't got no respect for the fact that you did this with a group of women. Who, like, girl, I don't got no respect for no bitch like that. So again, you don't have to say my name for me to know that you shading me. But don't fold up when I didn't get on your ass. Don't fold up. Don't do that. Don't fold up when I get on your ass and then say, oh, it's Mad Day. No, bitch, you wasn't thinking about Mad Day when you said what you said. You weren't thinking about none of that when you said what you said. So just again, just don't play on my top. And I again, this is why I don't see fucking Dineva as being wrong in this situation. All right. Now, I still love y'all, even though y'all don't agree. For those of you that do agree, hey, boo. To the ones that don't agree, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we won't there. It's all good. We only give an opinion based off what we see. So, ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, baby. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Okay? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All right? And again, like I said, we should be able, as adults, we should be able to not only agree to disagree, but also, I think as adults, what we should do is we should be able to set aside the fact that we don't like somebody to say when somebody is wrong or when somebody is right. Y'all know what I'm saying? Even Tamar. We don't like Tamar. Well, I ain't gonna say we don't like Tamar, but folks is not a fan of Tamar, right? When their family show was on, Tamar had folks on her side. Again, we don't gotta like you to understand when you're right and when you're wrong. And in this situation, that woman was wrong. But that's the thing though, Shan. He been telling her, stop playing with me. Because if you keep playing with me, I'm going to spill your tea. So that's the reason why I mean, you're warned. This man told you, if you keep talking, I'm going to air your ass out. And the fact of the matter is that he gave her several warnings. He gave her several warnings. And believe me, Tamar will be on this internet playing like somebody's victim in just a minute. If Tamar didn't want it spilled, she should have left them alone, period. You're not going to continue to insinuate I'm the person who had you in harm's way and not be not my goddamn right. That's what I'm saying. I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that. It's just not cool. Don't play on my top. Just don't play on my top. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is put yourself in his shoes and ask yourself if you would let her do that to you. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. That's why I'm saying by separate yourself from the situation and actually understand that it just ain't cool for her to do what she did. And this is not Tamar's first rodeo. This is not Tamar's first time doing this shit. Not only has she done it to her own blood, but she has done it to countless people who have been her friends in the past. So that's why I don't understand why folks feel this way. Same with what was the guy's name that oh my god, I can't think of his name. When the whole for instance, y'all know how this is a great example. When the whole Krishan Rock and James Wright Chanel shit happened, right? Y'all remember people was coming out here saying all kinds of stuff. When Tamar finally came out and cleared the air, everybody kept saying, if James is your friend, why did you not come out and speak for James in that situation? If I was James, I would never fool with you no more. Because if you my friend, you gonna come out and defend me right on the money. And you didn't do that. Tamar don't value none of her friends in her life. She is literally falling out with every friend that has tried to be a friend to her. And then now, all of a sudden, we want to sit up and say, let's have a little... No, hell no. Hell no. She do this shit all the time. So, again, I don't feel no way it's tied by damn Tamar. I don't. Stop fucking with people. Stop playing with people. Stop playing with people. Okay, she ain't nobody's friend, Monique. I mean, nobody's friend. Nobody's. Okay, so it is 8:18. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. If y'all could do me a huge favor, make sure y'all hit that like button. But can we get 6 people? We got 170 people up in here. Can we get 6 people to bless the platform with $12.12? If you can't do $12.12, we'll do $6.12. This is our seed for the month of December. This is to help us with production costs and some other things that we got going on that's coming to the channel. So shout out to y'all. But if we could do that right quick, that would be great. Can we pass that bucket around? Because I think we still had us a good live, honey. Hey, this is a good live. This is a good live. Tamar continues to sabotage. She's like a child craving for attention. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even when it comes to her sisters. And I can be one that can be objective when it comes to her sisters, that there are some things that her sisters have done that I don't necessarily agree with, and I don't mind Tamar coming out and speaking on those things. I'm just being honest. Okay. And I think that mama just got a lot of work to do. Folks ain't really feeling you like that. Child, okay, this is why I don't drink coffee as well. Hell, I get all shook up and shit. I hate it, child. Now I'm having a damn hot flash and it's 30 damn degrees outside. Girl, I'm having a hot flash over here, fanning like some old church lady. Thank you, Alicia, for your cash app. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully you subscribed. If you're not subscribed. Okay, so gifted memberships, Caribbean girl. Is it Caribbean gal? Is that what they say? Caribbean gal? We got girl, what's the T? Dee Bees on Mars. And Opal. Opal, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know if you're here or not, but thank you so much for if you are here. You know what I'm saying? And I see people asking the question, where is Yandy at? Drink you. I did. I drank me some water before I drank this coffee. But this is my fault because I know damn well I shouldn't have had that coffee to begin with anyway. But I just needed something to get me ready, get me up there. You know what I'm saying? To get me up there, you know. Okay, so it's 21 degrees in Oklahoma. Child, let me tell y'all. This weather, this ain't it. I don't want it. Okay, this weather is not it. Okay. Okay, so we need, thank you so much. I won't mention your name. Thank you. So we need 4 more people to bless with either $12.12 or $6.12. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That is our goal. Who gonna help us get there? We need 4 more blessings. Yandy probably beating Mandisi's ankles right now. You know what? Beating that man ankles, girl, you are crazy. Now, let me say this. This is something else I heard. And again, I'm just gonna say allegedly behind this, I don't know if this is true. But somebody said that what's that child name? What's that child name? Mandisi's wife, Rashida. I mean, not Rashida. What's that lady name? What that lady name is, y'all? Somebody tell me, what's the lady name? Yandy. There we go. Thank you. Somebody said that Yandy popped Tamar in the face. Somebody said Yandy popped Tamar in the mouth. Now, I'm just gonna say allegedly, honey, but that's what they said. That's what they said. They said that Yandy went around there. They said, I read that in the comments yesterday. They said Yandy went around there. Yandy went around there and popped the shit out. They said that Yandy had went around there. They said Yandy had went around there. They said Yandy went around there and popped Tamar up in the mouth, and that's how her teeth got knocked out of her mouth. Baby, y'all, I don't know how true that is, but y'all, if it was Yandy and we find out that it was Yandy, I am going to fall to my knees. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They said and y'all, all I can think about was that chaotic ass reunion from Love Hip Hop New York where all I can think about is that crazy I didn't think about Quad. I forgot Quad and Funky Dineva friends. Ooh, I forgot about that. Oh, that could be a good point. Seafood, Black and Miles, that could be a really good point right there. Tamar needs to pop. Tamar needs that pop in her mouth. She messed with Tony's men, so I'm not surprised. Somebody needed to pop her. Yandy pop her, and when I tell you, I have been seeing that in several places that lady that lady got popped. I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Somebody needed to pop her. Aunt Natty said Yandy ain't pop shit. Yandy had her ex-friend fight for her. Listen, I'm just gonna end this with this. I don't feel no ways for Tamar. I don't. But I'm pretty sure she'll be crime victim this morning and stuff like that. You know, that's why that man was filming TikToks on Thanksgiving. Who? Mendices? Mendices was. Child. Tamar used Krishan to get people to come to her concerts. Krishan should have whipped Tamar good. Oh my God, Miss Deborah. Oh my word. Not Krishan should have whooped Tamar. Not Krishan should have whooped Tamar. What you saying? It was Yandy cousin and Yandy homegirl. Okay. Ooh. Tamar needed the girl's mouth was too much. Use Krishan as a stretch. Listen, I'm just keying, honey. I did see. Wait, at Quiet House. I was about to say I saw them on Thanksgiving, but I saw Yandy and Quad together on Thanksgiving. I didn't see fucking that neighbor with them, but I did see Yandy and Quad. But then here's another thing to take into consideration. What's the child name? Tamar. Tamar can't really be cool and friends with nobody in the Atlanta circles. Y'all know the circles that run together. Y'all don't see Tamar with them people. That's because them folk know how Tamar is. That's why. That's exactly why. Can y'all do me a favor? We are 4 people away from our goal. We can do $6.12 or $12.12. Okay, $6.12 or $12.12, and we just need 4 more people. I think we can do it. It's over 100 people in here. Surely 4 people can pass that bucket round. Okay, don't make me call a bishop on y'all. Menopause was filming the TikToks. Who is Menopause? And Vince ain't swollen no more, so he don't want her. Cause Tamar used Krishan to get people to come to her concerts. Tamar is a problem. We don't like her. Oh my word. See, I can be fair. Tamar definitely didn't need Krishan Rock to fill her seats at her concert. Yeah, because from my understanding, when it came to that, Krishan didn't show up till last minute, from what I understand, right? So I get what you're saying. I kind of get what you're saying, but yeah, I don't think either. I don't think Tamar needed Krishan to fill seats. And Krishan was just flat out wrong. You slapped the shit out of that man and pretended like you didn't do it. Not y'all call DC's menopause. You know what? I'm finna go. I'm finna go. Cause y'all is out of control, child. Who is Krishan? Child, somebody sitting over the begging lemon pepper stepper plumber for a check. Vince definitely don't want her climbing his mountain anymore. Oh. Child. Well, listen, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got this morning. I wanted to make sure that, I know everybody chat gonna be lit. Okay, everybody chat gonna be lit. Okay, today as they discuss this particular topic. Okay, because don't forget, Tamar biggest fan is in Atlanta. K. Michelle, child, Miss Muppet had that girl somewhere crying. Y'all remember when she was crying on the reel because she got called the Muppet? Well, girl, you'll be all right. Muppet is what Muppet does. Muppet. Stop playing with people, and then you don't have to worry about. You don't have to be worried about Muppet Day. Okay. All right. That's all, y'all. That's it. That's all. So we talked about quite a bit. We talked about Spirit Airlines. We talked about Kandi. We talked about Meg. We talked about Milagro. We talked about Funky Dineva and Tamar and Mendices. We talked about Todd and Kandi. We talked about several things over here. Okay. Yeah, because I'm about to say, Monique, who is Sonny? Who is Sonny? I don't know who Sonny is. Okay, y'all. Have a good day. Have a great day. Somebody said they feel bad for Yandy. I'm sorry. I believe Yandy over there doing her own thing too. Y'all can say what y'all want to. I believe Yandy doing her own thing just like I believe Mendices doing her own thing. Okay? I believe that Yandy is doing her own thing too. I'm not gonna go to the stretch and say that, she. But I don't think Yandy is no victim. I think Yandy is out here doing things too. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's just based off of watching the show and seeing what I see on the show. You know what I'm saying? Baby, Lonnie Love was hilarious when that damn video came out of Tamar crying on the reel about being called a Muppet. Yandy didn't deserve to be in this mess, innocent or not. No, I'm not saying that she deserves to be in this mess. I wouldn't be mad if Yandy came out here swinging. I wouldn't be mad. So I agree with that piece of it. Yandy didn't deserve to be. Okay, I read that. Yep, Yandy getting her back cracked. Yeah, I do believe that. I believe that Yandy out here doing what Yandy out here doing. So, just my thoughts though. Okay, just my thoughts. But hell, why not? When your husband is out here doing what he's doing, sitting in other women's laps and stuff like that, child, why not? Let me go sit in a lap of somebody with a long. Let me sit in your lap. Mm-hmm. Let me sit in your lap. Mm-hmm. You got a long. Let me sit in your lap. Long. Okay, got you. I'll sit right here in your lap. Hey. Okay, y'all. Let me quit. Mocha drive. Long, 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 long. Yeah, I'll sit there. Will. But I got one question before I go. Do anybody in the chat find Mandisi's attractive? I'm just curious. Do any of y'all find Mandisi? Let me put a poll in the chat. Hold on. I just want to know. Do you find? Hold on. Man, how you spell this man's name? I'ma just put. Do you find that lady husband? Do you find that lady husband? I said, do you find that lady husband attractive? Hold on. Okay, let me see what y'all gonna say. Let's do this poll real quick. Y'all see the poll? Let me see. Do I see it if I go over here? I just want to know, do y'all find Mandisi's attractive? Can the people see the poll? Listen, I'm gonna be saying that forever now. I'll be like that lady husband. Okay, so let me see. We got 27 votes. I don't know who can see it, who can't see it. We got 28 votes. 46% say yes, 54% say no. So y'all half and half almost. So some of y'all find them a little attractive. Okay. Miss Deborah said very attractive. Okay. I wonder what that thing hitting for. I wonder what it's doing. Cause Mandisi's, you out with these women. I believe Mandisi's might have, let's just say I believe Mandisi's might have a what you call it, a baby arm or something. Maybe. Maybe Mandisi's got a little baby arm or something. Mandisi's giving shrimp noodle. Okay, I'm gone. I don't know, Mandisi's kind of giving me. He working with a little something. Okay, he giving me. And I don't know what make y'all think small folk don't got big meats. Where y'all been? Cause let me tell y'all something. A lot of the small people that I know, they meats ain't matching their bodies and stuff. I'm just saying. Okay, a lot of small people that I know, they meats don't match them, meaning they got another arm or two. I'm not cutting up with y'all like this. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Patreon and members only. I got something coming for y'all for sure. But shout out to y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Don't let these folks get to you and stuff like that. Okay, you know what? I'm done. Bye, y'all. Bye. Y'all are crazy. Bye, DonDon. Y'all have a good one. These people crazy.